Hi, I'm Julie Wilkes, and this is my summary for English Language Development WALA's Latinx Students' Critiques of ELD Through Confinement and Resistance Testimonials by Patty Abril Gonzalez and Sheila M. Shannon. So basically, this article just kind of it takes these experience from these Latinx students who are in the English language development ELD classes, and it just gets their testimonials, which is a big key part of this article, because it just kind of talks about how important these testimonials are, because they're real lived experiences, and how that really just shapes. When teachers decide to listen to these experiences and to these testimonials, it can really shape how they teach, and it can shape the experiences that their students feel in the classroom, as well as all students, including these language learners. But basically, these Latinx students kind of give their testimonials and narratives about how they just kind of feel confined by the ELD programs, and just how they really, they're meant to help them, but they really just kind of limit actually how well they can perform, and how their academic and linguistic growth, and how their performance levels. And it kind of says they argue that these classes are actually it's WALAs, which actually means cages, and how it's caging them from actually improving in multiple academic and linguistic areas. It kind of talks about how these ELD programs kind of have low quality instruction, segregation, and just kind of a reinforcement almost of just the deficit views that can be surrounding these language learners. And so it gives an invitation to teachers to kind of suggest that they should really be listening to these testimonials, and keep in mind these ideas that these students have, and how they need to change their view on bilingualism in order to embrace the multilingualism that these students offer, and just how they can really just see bilingualism as an asset. So this is my praxis. I feel like I have also already learned a lot from these testimonials reading in this article, and I feel like if I have already learned so much just from these testimonies of these students, these people that I've never met, that I don't know anything about other than their background of being a language learner and such, it's already kind of shaped how my teaching career is going to go, and how I feel about these students. And so if I can already feel this way about the testimonials of these students that I don't know, how much can be benefited from the testimonials from the students in my own classroom that I love and that I know. And so in my future classroom, I really want to allow my students to share their personal experiences, share their testimonials, share what they've lived and what they've done, and just really allow themselves to let that fill the classroom with love and with experience and with knowledge. And just I know how that will change my life, and also the lives of my students. And then this is my reflection. And I guess I kind of have mixed feelings about this article, because you can't deny these experiences that these students have, or these testimonials. You can't deny what they're saying. They're lived, they're true. It's how these students feel. What they're saying is fact. And so you can't deny that. You can't deny that people feel like they're caged by these ELD programs, and that they aren't really actually benefiting them. That's real and it's true. But at the same time, I personally feel that there are ELD programs that are beneficial and that are helpful, and support students effectively. And so I feel like it's a tricky balance, because are teachers really prepared? Where do these issues come systemically, or all these things? What do these issues actually stem from? Is it teachers not being prepared? Is it how well funded the school is? Is it all these kind of things? So I agree that teachers and administrators need to view this bilingualism as an asset, and kind of change their mind about how they support these students. But I do think it's great that these teachers are trying and doing their best to support the students despite outside sources and preparation levels.